This is, the Kundalini takes you right up to here. But from here is the nothingness. So she takes you to the ultimate far limits and reverses the process of the mind and the matter of creation into a dot. Then the dot goes into a vanishing point. She takes you to self-realization. But there's a huge gap and a leap between self-realization in relativity and God realization in reality. So that is the quantum leap. That light cannot take you. Then there is a lightless light which lights that light, which lights the light of all our souls. This lightless light is the gap that bridges the gap. That is a grosser consciousness. And you see, what is light? Light is matter at its subtlest. And what is matter? Matter is congealed light. Light at its grossest. Got it? Yes. But there's something beyond light, because light, the wave particle, is still matter. So we do not know, there's a huge gap between consciousness and light. Light ushers consciousness. We don't know how the link happens. I've put a word called lightless light due to lack of the English vocabulary, due to lack of human words. So this is what bridges the gap, and you have to stay passive alertness. When you shift, when you make the shift, the paradigm shift from relativity to reality, you have to go through the rings pass not. And neither humans, nor demons, nor demigods, nor devas, nor gods have able to accomplish this. They can only be accomplished by divine grace of the Lord God, not God the Creator, not Brahma, Parabrahma. We have a concept of Parabrahma, and that you have to be. If you make an effort, you won't pass through the rings pass not, because making an effort is a desire to be with God, and that desire to be with God is also a desire, therefore it's not pure enough to get you to God. This is logic at its sharpest. Logical vanishing point. I? You all are intellectual people. Your intellect has to dissolve to be a knower. Knowingness is of divine mind, and intellect is of relativity. It is still matter. Therefore they can't, that's why they can't find the God particle. They can't find the boson, the Higgs boson particle, because they have to transit from mind to beyond mind. And how can mind grasp that is which is beyond mind? So when you go to that transition from relativity to reality, from Sabikalp Samadhi to Nirbij Samadhi, you have to make a transition in patient expectation, no expectation, but a passive awareness. You have to not desire anything. You have to not desire anything, nor not desire anything, nor not desire anything, nor desire anything. You do not have to desire anything, nor not desire anything. You understand? Did you understand the second phase? You have to stop desiring. And you even have to stop not desiring. Did you get it this time? Now you'll say, this is beyond my intellect. How can I stop not desiring? And how I can stop desiring, but how can I stop not desiring desire? You have to even stop not desiring desire. You have to be plain and pure beingness. And then the grace of the divine, the word grace, pulls you through the needle of your own star gate. That's how you make the transition. That's how you make the transition, by passive awareness. Just be. Because if you try, you will not pass the rings pass not. If you don't try, you will not pass the rings pass not, because you're not trying. So obviously you're not going to move through it. And if you try, you won't pass, because the desire will come in your way to go through the rings pass not. So both ways, what are you to do? Do nothing and be. Be in contentless consciousness. Be in contentless consciousness, with no seed of desire, no seed of renunciation, no seed of wanting, but just being. And then the grace of the ineffable one, the Supreme Reality, will pull you through the needle of your own stargate, and you will transit from relativity through the rings past not to Supreme Reality. I always call the Supreme Reality the non-being essentiality. Because God is become very common. Oh, say, oh God, oh my God, oh God damn it. So they made of God a very cheap word. It's very blasé. So God is shocking and new from moment to moment. He's so pure, He is wonderful, He is to be honored. So God is the non-being essentiality. He is non-being, yet He is the essentiality of creation. The nothingness because of whom creation exists. The non-being essentiality whose center is everywhere and circumference nowhere. This is said in the ancient Upanishads and Vedas of our great rishis. He is the isness of the zero not zero, the non-being essentiality whose center is everywhere and circumference nowhere. God is shocking from moment to moment. God is shocking and new from moment to moment. I hope I have been able to give you a fresh understanding of the majesty of God. I